Hey guys, Shadowz here, welcome back to another Gears 5 video. Today we are going to be discussing the Jasi Tai character origins, including the Pesanga Descendant and Anvil Gate in Gears 5 Highbuster DLC lore. The Gears 5 Highbuster campaign at DLC may be based upon the untold story of Maclani and Keegan as part of Team Scorpio, enlisted for the secretive Highbuster program. The campaign and story DLC itself does include a great supporting cast of characters, ranging from the return of Colonel Victor Hoffman, the debut of Hannah Cole, to specifically for this video, the introduction of Jasi Tai in a mainline Gears of War campaign. Jasi Tai is the King Raven helicopter pilot for Team Scorpio, tasked with deploying and extracting Maclani and Keegan as they travel across Sarah during their high-busting operations, entering the hearts of a swarm hive equipped with the venomous bomb to try and destroy it from within. Jasi Tai pilots a King Raven Mark II transport helicopter, which is fully customized in its own artwork decal, featuring the face of a Leviathan, the aquatic animal species that Delta Squad originally faced up against multiple times during the Locust War. Marcus and Dom inside the Hollow as they made their way across the water to the Locust capital Nexus. Delta 1 inside the CMV Adamant, piloted by Dizzy Wallen on their journey to finding Azura, and of course CMV Sovereign, defending against the attack by a Lambent Leviathan during the Lambent Pandemic. Jasi Tai was personally chosen by Victor Hoffman to be Scorpio's pilot on his secretive, very own rogue high-busting operation, due to the fact that both of these characters have known each other for many years now. This tag actually refers to Hoffman as Uncle Vic. Now, even though it will feel like the introduction of Jasi Tai in the Gears 5 Highbuster DLC is of that of a brand new character, Tag actually made his first ever debut in the original Gears of War comics over 10 years ago now, which does include his origins and how he came to meet Victor Hoffman that he looks up to in such a high degree. During the Pendulum Wars, a 79-year war conflict between the COG and the UIR, the people of Pesanga chose to join the COG's efforts against the UIR forces, specializing in scouting and commando tactics, using the art stealth and their signature finisher being a giant sharpened machete blade. The most notable of the Pesanga people is the famous COG commando known as Bai Tak, who is the grandfather of Jasi Tai and fought alongside a very much younger Victor Hoffman in many raids and battles against the UIR forces, up to his death saving Dominic Santiago in Operation Leveler. As the COG government refused to recognize and support the Pesanga people and their volunteered impact in winning the Pendulum Wars against the UIR, Colonel Victor Hoffman sent Bai Tak's awarded Embry Star to his wife Hara, alongside a modest bank check to support Tak's family, which did include one of Bai Tak's grandsons being a Jasi Tai. But the sinking and destruction of Jacinto leading to the flooding of the Hollows during the Locust War, the coercion of ordered government ceased to exist, and the COG citizens were reduced to refugees who relocated to the island of Vectis. After repeated attacks by the Lambent infestation and the incursions by stranded and pirates, the remnants of the COG forces scattered across planet Sarah, with Delta Squad living on the remaining ships as part of Raven's Nest, while Hoffman, joined by Bernie and Dizzy, risked going back to the Syrian mainland, making camp and trying to re-establish a fortified home base at Anvil Gate. Shortly after, Victor Hoffman and his group had moved in and occupied Anvil Gate once again. A neighbouring surviving village of Pesanga expressed their desire to join Hoffman's forces, shocking the former COG colonel as he did realise amongst the Pesanga people was the family members of his long-lost friend Bai Tak, including his wife Hara Tak, and most importantly for this video, one of his grandsons that is in fact a young Jasi Tai. Jasi Tai as a young boy would spend his mornings just outside Anvil Gate in Anvigad's woodlands and mountain range, hunting with Bernie Mataki, who would teach Tak how to fire a rifle, as well as also some basic survival lessons, like how to track a herd of goats and turn a carcass into goat stew. Upon returning to Anvil Gate, as the COG and Pesanga people are working together to shovel icy snow from the road, Jasi Tai excitedly reveals to his father and Uncle Hoffman his hunting success all obtained on his very own, showing off the goat that Bernie carried over her shoulders. With Marcus Phoenix and Delta Squad successfully activating the emotion countermeasure machine, defeating the Locust, the Lambent, and bringing peace to Sarah for 25 years, Bai Tak's grandson and Jasi Tai would grow up surviving and developing a super close relationship with Victor Hoffman that would see Tak join the retired colonel as his personally selected trustworthy King Raven pilot, playing a huge part in the Highbuster operation going forward to trying to discover a new successful way to combat and fight back against the swarm enemy that is wreaking havoc all across planet Sarah. Please make sure to leave me a comment down below telling me what you think. What is your guys' opinion on the Jasi Tai character and his origins in the Gears of War universe so far? For me personally, I do feel like this is an amazing example of the world and universe building that the Croatian studio seem to be doing for the Gears of War franchise as they continue to push and expand upon the universe of Gears, whether it be through new games, books and comics. The connection between the different kinds of media is something that I feel like TC have done incredibly well with, and I cannot wait to see how the studio explores more negative space in the Gears of War story, especially if we get any more huge tie-ins like the story origins of Jasi Tai, and who might just show up from a past Gears of War game, a book, novel or comic series. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel right now in the video right here so you don't miss out on a single Gears video in the future. Make some noise and let me know in the comment section below if you guys are enjoying the Gears of War content and you would like to see more of it. So there you have it guys, full details on the Jasi Tai character origins explained, Pesanga, Descendant, Anvil Gate and so much more in Gears 5. Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed it, subscribe if you aren't already. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I shall see you in the next one.